Hey everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Power Sports channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The name of this video is Consequences. The game just ended. I left early. I couldn't watch that anymore. After that touchdown that put the Seahawks up 24-14, I had to leave. I really just wanted to beat the traffic at that point. I'm really not even gonna dive really deep into this game. I'm not. This is just a post-game reaction and just an overall video of just really my disgust of really what I am seeing. And I know that I know that in a lot of videos I've been like, the Cardinals are going to win, but you're trying to will your team to win just like any fan would. And there have been times when I have been right about some of the things that were going to happen, and then I was wrong with some of the things that was going to happen. But I want you guys to know that on a lot of these videos I do watch film, and then I kind of go like off the top of the dome with it, and just kind of go like that. But I think I'm gonna have to start kind of scripting this so that it's a little bit better in quality, so that I can avoid saying things like it's hard. Guys, the name of this video is Consequences, and I'm gonna give you the final consequence and at the very end of this video, so please stay tuned. The very first thing I want to say is this. I think that there's blame to go around for everybody. I definitely think that Cliff Kingsbury is officially over his head. I don't think he really knows what he's doing. I don't really think that he is an offensive guru. And I understand that there have been tons of people that have been saying that for a while. I wanted to give him a chance. I wanted to give him an opportunity. I did. I swear I did. And now you're sitting there live in the venue, in the stadium, watching this. And it's hard to watch this because you basically watched a quarterback who did not, and I know there might be some people that might look back on this video probably a while from now, if Kyler Murray turns it around, or maybe even a few years from now, and might feel some type of way about me saying this. We handed a quarterback to the Call of Duty king. Everybody else has quality quarterbacks. We do not. And this is very difficult. Everything is like a 5-yard pass, a 3-yard pass. I'm going to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage to Rondale Moore. And I am so grateful for DeAndre Hopkins coming back. He really helped our offense by coming back. But it's just hard, and I really wish the Cardinals did not give Kyler Murray this contract. I really do. I would have rather maybe we suck for a little while longer and then we find somebody better down the road. Maybe somebody that can see over the offensive line. Maybe someone who does not want to play Call of Duty all the time. I'm sorry. The defense today was horrendous. Not able to stop anybody. They looked good at first. They looked real good. But after that snap that went flying over Kyler Murray's head, I had a feeling, because you've seen it so many times, they allow one thing to possibly get in their heads and then whole game's derailed, it seems like. But I'm not here to judge anybody. It's just a lack of coaching. And it's always them standing there at the end of the games talking about how the other team was great. We need to look at the film. We need to come back. We need to practice harder. We need to do this. We need to do that. Every single week, you could basically play the tape of the previous week almost. We've won 2 games. We've lost 6. We lost 2 games and we've won 2 games and we lost 6. And then if a DeAndre Hopkins doesn't want to return back to this team, or if a Marquise Hollywood Brown isn't interested in re-signing with this team, possibly, we'll be looking at them with the side eye. How dare you? Because we are only what? You're only like, I think 3 or 4 months away from the season being over. It's amazing. It truly is. No, wait. 2 months. No, wait. About 2 months. This is the best, I tell you. You hand a quarterback 200. I don't care. You hand a quarterback that much money and he can't throw the ball down the field. And he's having temper tantrums. And he's just beside himself and he's sulking on the sidelines. Russell Wilson never did anything like that. Tom Brady. I will accept Tom Brady smashing a Microsoft tablet every day of the week. Why? Because he has a track record of getting stuff done. Young man, you haven't done anything and you got $230 million. You haven't earned the right to be yelling in in your head coach's face. National television practice, behind the scenes. You haven't done anything. The offensive line today was okay. And I'm going to wrap this video up shortly. I'm going to give my final consequence in a second. We are 2-6. We are the bottom of the NFC West. And some of you might even realize where I'm going with this. For the final consequence, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just feeling really upset with the game. I didn't even return to my seat. I basically just sat in one of the lounge areas and just watched it on the television so that I wouldn't be so I would be able to leave the stadium as quickly as possible, because the game just wasn't going well. Once again, it's another game where the Cardinals figure out a way to get the opposing team's offense to stop scoring points for maybe 2 or 3 drives, maybe more drives than that, and then you can't score on any of those drives when your opponent isn't scoring. We possibly could have put the game away if we could have possibly scored 2 touchdowns on just 2 of those drives where we were not able to score, and possibly change everything. But we cannot do that because we do not know how to overcome difficult situations. And once again, I do believe that Cliff Kingsbury needs to go. Kyler Murray should not have gotten that contract. Everybody this year should have been playing for their lives and their next contract here in Arizona. But instead, everybody got handed money, and now we can go back to the same mediocrity that we were seeing before. It's just like I don't even know what to say here. I don't, because it's just the embarrassing part about all of this. The fundamental building blocks of building a great team is being able to draft well, and we have not done that. How many assets have been dedicated to just trying to draft offensive linemen? How many assets have been dedicated to just simply trying to find quality wide receivers? The last time we had quality wide receivers that we ourselves drafted basically was Larry Fitzgerald, Anquan Bolden, and then of course you have Christian Kirk. But that Larry Fitzgerald, Anquan Bolden, that was a completely different era. You've watched wide receiver after wide receiver get drafted here, and they can't make it work. And now we're still spending draft capital to trade for people. Second round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. I don't mind that. We need a DeAndre Hopkins. I do believe a 7th round pick for Robbie Anderson. A 1st round pick for Marquise Hollywood Brown, when we should have drafted a center in the 1st round of that draft last year. We didn't do that. And I do appreciate everything that Marquise Hollywood Brown tried to do while he was healthy. Excuse me. But I'm just starting to believe that maybe friendship is more important to the owner. And I'm not asking for the owner to be removed. I'm not one of those people. Because I heard that last week. And I'm like, no, guys, no. But I do believe that there is such a comfortability built up between the general manager, maybe the coach, and the owner, that it's okay that we're mediocre. It's okay. If I owned that team, friendship would not get in the way of winning. If you were truly my friend, you would figure out a way to win. I know that there's going to be some people that are gonna hate hearing that, but it's the truth. Because because I'm putting you in a position, I'm paying you to do this. I'm paying you to figure it out. Whether we're friends or the biggest of enemies, you're still being paid to do a job. Do you realize what our general manager is actually able to do? I've never seen a general manager be able to do some of the things that he has done in some of these drafts. He is able to find solid players for the most part in those late round draft picks. Zach Allen, I do believe, was one of our draft picks. Leki Fotu, if you could just mix in a 1st round pick, or it doesn't even have to be every year. It would be great if it was every year where we were able to get a quality 1st round pick. It would be nice. But the majority of our 1st round picks don't pan out. It's embarrassing. And I have no problem saying it. I don't. The video's running a little long, guys. I'm glad we own our 1st round pick this year. I do believe that we are officially at the point, this is the final consequence. I do believe that we are officially at the point where this team needs to lose as much as possible so that we can try to get the very best draft pick. And I know that what I've said basically contradicts. It doesn't. How can I put this? This needs to be as foolproof as possible. To an extent, the same needs that were there a year ago are still kind of there right now. The only difference is this: at least we went out and got a wide receiver that could be a clear number 2. We still need it. We still need pass rushers, quality pass rushers. We still need Jesus Christ. We need pass rushers. We probably even still need corner help. We need a center, because I don't trust the DBs that we have right now to be able to do this same thing again. I don't know, but I'm hopeful that they can figure it out. I am truly appreciative of Byron Murphy and Marco Wilson. I hope that they keep progressing towards what they need to do to be the very best players that they can be. So there's that. And I just don't know if it's just a situation where we're just very bad at just developing players. Are we? I'm very confused on that. And there could easily be somebody that looks at my video and says, oh, you're looking at this completely wrong, and I would accept that. If somebody did, I'd be more than happy for them to comment in the comment section. But it's just been too many years of watching fans' hopes get sky high. You draft a quarterback. Now, mysteriously, you find a way to flip a running back that is no longer effective into DeAndre Hopkins. And you at least have excitement around the team for the first time in a long, long time. And this is what they're doing. And another consequence is this. When you put people up on a pedestal, they are going to treat you like a fan. And that's exactly what I do believe Kyler Murray is doing with Cliff Kingsbury. I meant to say that earlier, but it's just hard. But on to next week, St. Louis Rams. The game is not here in Arizona. It's in Los Angeles. It's at SoFi Stadium. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching the Power Sports channel. I do hope you have a great night.